are automotive technicians who all went to the same high school. After the rock garden, which had just got over, then it starts to get steeper. Next on the agenda, the triple sticky wedges. And here they are. This is bumpy. This is where they've got to keep... Oh, we've lost one at the back. Buzzer's gone. Logan's off the back. He's up on his feet. But Karsten's still going. We've lost half the soapbox. We've lost the co-pilot, but we're still going. Still got the kicker. There's the finish. It's quite a steep drop. Everything's fine. What about the time? Got to keep the speed on. Got to get through that little chicane. Almost there. Let's have a look at the time. 55 seconds. This is where we lost Logan. Oh, it's quite a spectacular departure. Now, the back end of the soapbox went as well. Irby and Alexander. Alexander is the duck, just in case you're wondering. Very, very wide axle. So off they go. The rock garden comes first after a relatively gentle start. That can test the axle, you know, because that's a lot of bumping up and down on a very solid surface. That's nice through there, because it's quite wide, this one. It's not the easiest soapbox to get through narrow sections. Right then, the triple sticky wedges struggling. Oh, gone! They've gone. And Alexander went flying off the back. There he is. At least we get to see him. There's just no room for error. And they just catch that bail look with the wheel. It spins them round. Absolutely wrecks the back axle. And we lost Alexander as well. That's going to be it for this team. Right, here we go. Small this. I don't like this. My experience tells me that this is going to be tricky for Jeff. There's barely no width between one wheel and the next. He's perched up there on the top. There'll be no balance at all. No balance at all. Over he goes. If I could see that, why can't they? Zero balance. Far too big at the top, far too small at the bottom. There we go. Let's have another go, Jeff. Every time he looks to turn, it looks like he's going to topple. Every chicane's an issue, never mind about the rest of the obstacles. Glorious day, look how many people are here. Triple sticky wedges, I don't fancy Jeff over here. There's one, oh, he's gone. Oh, this was doomed for failure right from the start. He's got no chance. Having said that, you know, if they gave a prize for sticking at it, then Jeff's the clear favourite. He's still got the kicker, you know. This is brilliant. The crowd love him because he refuses to give up. And don't forget, he didn't even know he was doing this until he got here this morning. Didn't know he was driving. There's the kicker, there's the finish. Oh, he's gone again! Oh, dear. This is an absolute disaster. I can't believe it's still in one piece at the bottom. He's not really damaged it too much. Right, get it rolling, Jeff. Come on. You may as well finish it now. Through that little chicane. Here's the finish. What about the time? Is that 2 hours, 23 minutes or 2 minutes and 23 seconds? Well done, Jeff. I'm proud of you. We could show you any part of this course and there was a problem. Any obstacle and there was a problem. Desert Rats. Matthew, the driver, has been a fan of the soapbox race for years, so he's really looking forward to this today. So nice and steady, play your way in, over the rock garden, and then heading down towards the triple sticky wedges. He's got quite a bit of speed here as well. That's good, that's really good. Kept the speed on, kept it straight. Now then, swing round the tight corner. Get yourself down towards the kicker. There's the chance to set a good time here, and based on the fact they got 50 for the performance, this is good. Gliding through there. This is fantastic, and it's 42 seconds. Brilliant job. Matthew did superbly well. That's brilliant. That's as good as we've seen through there today. Never twitched. You would suspect, based on the fact that they're car-building enthusiasts, that they should have put together a decent package for a soapbox, but never always works out that way. Over the rock garden. Jesse kneeling down at the back. Swings round the corner, approaching the triple sticky wedges. Difficult. Oh, bouncing through there, spectacular. Front wheels have gone, Soapbox has gone, Chandler and Jesse have gone. They went over the triple sticky wedges on the 2 back wheels. Well, I'll give them 10 out of 10 for effort. Look at that. Brilliant. What a shot. But after that, there was no way back because the front wheel's gone. It's caved in at the axle point there and it rolls over. And they won't finish today, the Beehive Bandits. So Spacestation, down goes the ball. Let's hope that doesn't get in the way. It nearly stopped them at the top. What a mad thing to do. So steadily down towards the rock garden, which is where it starts to get interesting here in Salt Lake City today. They've lost a few bits, but they're fine. Tyler concentrating through gritted teeth. Round the corner. Triple sticky wedges. 1, 2, 3, that's good. Right, now it's all about setting a time. Swing it round the corner, get rid of that bit, don't need it. The kicker to come. Here it is. Over the kicker, that's good. Keep it straight, keep it rolling. Let's have a look at the time. 48 seconds and they lost it right at the end. Great performance though from Space Station. Bang! So now it's time for a cat in the hat. Now it's all about being effective. I doubt the arms sticking out the side are all going to be on by the finish. That's what lies ahead. Told you, arms have gone. So the triple sticky wedges come next. Aaron's enjoying himself at the back. Fair bit of speed here going into these 3 obstacles in quick succession, and that's brilliant through there. Really good. Look at the speed into that left-hander. Little bit of movement at the back, little bit of a twitch, but he's kept it going. Now it's the kicker. After the kicker, you can dream about the time. And this has been good. This has been good. Keep it straight. What about the time? 45 seconds. And the Seussual Suspects have done well today. It's small and compact, small wheels, tight axle, 2 on board. Off we go. You don't often see them sat side by side, do you? They're normally one behind the other. Not quite sure who's in charge. I think it's Tyler. And then he's got Cameron whispering sweet nothings into his ear. Wedges. Easy. Absolutely easy. Right. Kicker to come. Keep it quick through there. He wants the crowd to get involved, Cameron. They want to be cheered on by this Salt Lake City crowd. That's good as well. Start to think about the watch. Start to think about the time. Roaring down towards the finish in 49 seconds. Saucer Squad can be proud of that. Nice looking soapbox. A lot of work's gone into it. Bryce is perched perilously on the mountain top. And Kyle has the task of getting this soapbox from start to finish. Over the rock garden. I'm not sure whether it's fear or concentration on Kyle's face. Triple sticky wedges, they're coming in from an angle. They're starting to lose it. Can he keep it? Can he keep it? Oh, no, he can't. Could never quite get it back straight through the triple sticky wedges, and he just, oh, there you go. You see Bryce go. And that might have affected the balance of things, but they're back on board and heading down towards the finish. They've still got the kicker. Over that, that's fine, but they've lost so much time with the crash. And in the end, they're down to the finish. They've achieved their goal. They've finished in 1 minute and 9 seconds. It was all about the issue of the triple sticky wedges. Oh, bang. See you later. Turbot Tots. And there's an ominous look to this soapbox, not in a positive way. Very small wheels, narrow axle, massive at the top. Looks really difficult to control. Small steering wheel. I suspect this might end in failure. Over the rock garden. Oh, they're all right now. It just seems difficult, doesn't it? I mean, look how small the steering wheel is. Steve's wrestling with the soapbox to try and get it round the corners. This is going to be the moment of truth. Triple sticky wedges with a big wide soapbox like this. Big wide soapbox like this. Oh, it's collapsed. Not strong enough. Collapsed under the pressure. Just not strong enough. Too much on the top, not enough at the bottom. And there's not much left of it. Now we're going to see whether Marston can set a time to butter design. Hence why they're called Buttery Bros. Through the rock garden, that's fine. Barely a flicker. Looks good, this. He's in complete control, Marston, at the moment. Swings round the corner. It's a left and then a right. Then it's the triple sticky wedges, and he's kept the speed up through there. This is good. Now then, let's start to think about the time. Still got the kicker. Shouldn't be a problem, the kicker. It's not a problem, the kicker. Solid as a rock, this. Look how strong the axles and wheels are. Well designed. What about the time? 40 seconds. Oh! Over he goes. Flipped it right at the finish. But 40 seconds. Very, very good. I'm not sure, you know, that Marston could have got any more out of his soapbox than he actually got today. And really spectacular at the finish. Josh and Taco are on the way. It's a very colourful and well-designed soapbox. Nice and easy through there. Got to concentrate. Got to try and keep the speed through the corners. If you can do that, it gives you more of a chance to be successful over the obstacles. I think the more speed you can take into this part, the triple sticky wedges, the better you are, because it puts less stress on the axles and the wheels. Those back wheels are just starting to splay out a little bit, but I think that's fine. Here's the kicker. That's good as well. This has been smooth. This has been very smooth. Might not be quite as quick as some, but it's very smooth. It's 49 seconds, and then right at the end, perfect timing, they lose the wheels. Well, when you looks in, you looks in. Had those wheels gone earlier, that would have been a problem. Right at the finish. So off we go, this Phineas and Ferb-inspired soapbox. They're all team members who moved to Salt Lake City in the past year, and they're roommates. The rock garden. That's not been too much of a problem for anybody today. I did wonder whether it might cause a bit of damage to wheels and axles and that kind of thing, but it's been fine. Oh, here's your problem. There's your problem. If you get too tight and too loose into a corner, the straw bales are unforgiving. Look at that, just started to lose it to the left. Little bit too much momentum, maybe a fraction wide, maybe a fraction cumbersome, and it went. Over the wedges. Everything fine through there, but they've lost a lot of time, a ton of time, really. Still got the kicker. Nice and safe over there. And then roaring down towards the finish, but all the problems were at the top. Just... Oh, over we go again. That's a common theme, isn't it? Roll it to the finish. But they did finish, and that's what matters, and look how happy they are. Mom, Phineas and Ferb are building a soapbox, and the soapbox was able to finish today. 1:07 the time. And they're very happy with their work here today. This is the kind of soapbox design that tends to do well. Streamlined, relatively narrow wheelbase and chunky, hard-wearing wheels. Coming down through these corners. It's a right and a left. It swings around a little bit. You've got to try and keep the speed through there. Now we've got the triple sticky wedges. Bouncing through there. Those big wheels paying off there. Kawak at the back is trying to help with the balance of the soapbox while Shay concentrates at the front. The kicker's fine. Thinking about the time, and we're down in 43 seconds. Everything worked well. Wasn't that smooth at the finish as well? The wingman did fine with a very nice dismount. But that was good. Good all-round display. They're from Saratoga Springs in Utah, and they're off. This looks awkward. And I'm not the only one saying that. Look how narrow the wheelbase is. It's a tricycle design with the handlebars, and they're gliding down, it's too wide. Oh, look, Dad's gone. Fantastic. Everybody fine. Now it's all about setting the time. And I like the look of the soapbox. These are soapboxes that tend to do well. There's a bit of work gone into the axle and suspension system. It's a nice wide base, should be easy to control, and it should be hard wearing. So the triple sticky wedges coming up, and there's a lot of speed to take in. Little bit of a skid at the back, that's good. Joel doing well, nice and bouncy. That's where the axle comes in. That's where the suspension has to work. Now we're going down towards the kicker. Look how many people are here today. Over the kicker. Oh, no-handed over the kicker. No extra points for showing off, though, Joel. Down towards the finish. Have a swallow at the back. 43 seconds. Fantastic. Good all-round display. And not a great deal went wrong. Just there, they might just lost a bit of time through there. But nothing too significant, and I think they'll be delighted. Claire, driver Andrew's fiancée and a team member, is the niece of Evil Knievel, which is fantastic. Hence why they've chosen the Evil Knievel rocket ship that he went across the canyon in all those years ago. Let's hope it goes better for this team than it went for him back in the day. 50 for the performance, 32 for creativity. And this looks fast. This is very fast. Andrew's doing a good job here. Look at the speed he's got. Into the triple sticky wedges. Oh, that's right, look at that. Brilliant. Now keep it going, because this could be quick. Can he break 40 seconds? He's over the kicker with one hand in the air. Roaring through that little chicane and over the... Oh, 38 seconds. 38 seconds. So fast. From start to finish, that was fast. And Andrew just kept it on. Never thought about applying the brakes. Bounding down the course. Brilliant stuff.